Hello, how are you all doing? Hope you're well. My name's Susan. Welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've got yourself a drink because I've been shopping. I'm not going to say it's over a day or a few days. It's a couple of weeks, I think, and there's things that I haven't got down here to show you. There's been that much. But I am a shopaholic and I never stop, so this is the life. But I've just come back from Whitby and Scarborough, and I've had a really good time, although the motorhome broke down. So there's some things here that I'm going to sell on, hopefully make a little bit of money back. So that was my intention. And some things I'm getting that I really like, and I think that will sort of last me a little bit longer. So that's the aim as I come into retirement, although I've no date set yet. I'm trying to look at things that will serve me well for a while and make the best use I can of my wages while I've got them coming in. So I've got my coffee. Hope you've got your coffee. Let's get started. So it's going to be a massive mix of different things: charity shops, high street shops, vintage, all sorts of things. What else have I got? Online Chinese shopping, so Shein haul, that sort of thing. So stay with me because I think there'll be something that you will enjoy as well. So yeah, don't go anywhere. So looking ahead as always to the next season, as everybody else is. I think very much the Wimbledon tennis trend is going to be a thing carrying on. We've seen it quite a lot, haven't we? And this was a really cozy feel jumper. Not sure if it's going to rub up horrendously, but they always look nice when they're new, don't they? But then they get a bit disappointing. So I think that was £16. A nice V-neck cable look, and I just thought it would go great with jeans. So I really like that. I have to try not to wash it because that's when it all goes pear-shaped, isn't it? But that's lovely in a medium, and it fits beautifully because I didn't want it sloppy or anything. But I'm not going to say I really like that because I've noticed in my old videos that I say it the whole time. So it's acceptable. And my nails are bad, so sorry. I did them in the motor caravan, but they soon get grotty, don't they? So these are the shoes, the boat shoes I'm obsessed with at the moment. I buy them all the time. I bought my mum some as well because we do like a comfortable boat shoe. And these were steel at £14. And they've got obviously the rubber, but they don't go onto the heel, which is good for driving. I'm always eating in the moho to try and keep myself awake, and I had some toffees, I think, and I dropped one on the floor and it's warmed up over time, and my heel just gets stuck every time I do a gear change, and I've tried to get it off but no joy. So those are like a suede effect, so I really like those. I said it again. So those are great. Next, we're going to River Island. I took something back that I bought, and of course I ended up buying something else. Don't know how to put everything. So I bought this jacket purely because the lady in the shop said it looked good on me. She sort of swayed me. But I did buy a similar thing the other day, which if you see my previous haul. But this has got stud detailing on. Can you see this? And it's all embroidered. The sleeves are like that, or you can turn them back. And it's got no fastenings, but I thought it was nice. Hopefully you can see. I thought it was good for if you want to go somewhere that's casual, bistro or something like that, and wanted to wear jeans but look smarter on top. But you know, when I've looked back at the video, I think it's quite baggy at the back, so I think I am going to take this back actually, because my mum said I think there's too much material in the back, so rather than keep it, I think it was, I think 35, and I think I'm going to get my money back for that, because I think she's right, it is a bit baggy at the back. So that one will go. So I do like though the next outlet there because it's huge and they've got all Christmas in now. So I grabbed myself a dress and it's not for Christmas, it's for the office, because tell me if it's true where you are, but if they blast the aircon, it's already freezing and you sat there at a laptop, it gets cold. So I bought this dress and it looks really nice on. I have tried it and I'll show you later. But the dress was medium. Oh, it has got a tag on somewhere at the bottom. And it was down to 30. And I think when I got to the, oh, it was 22. And I think when I got to the till, it was cheaper. So always try at the till if you like something, but not sure, because that might sway you. But it's a polo neck, long jumper dress. And it's fringed at the bottom. So I'll just show you, it's really, really long. And I thought it's like wearing a blanket in work, and I'll absolutely love this. So it's a mixture of greens. The stripes are the wrong way, but actually it looks really fantastic. A roll neck, big chunky roll neck. I thought some nice beads on, long sleeved of course, and some ankle boots or some full length boots. I can sit there cozy as anything. The only concern is if it gets shapeless, which I really can't stand if knitted dresses go awful. But I put it with a big belt on, and I'll show it you later, but it looks really, really nice. So I thought that was good. Because you don't really want to sit in work with a blooming blanket on, do you? But it is drafty, especially if you're sat under the whole system. So I got that. And then we went to Joules, my favourite at the moment, and I had to buy some things in there that were in the sale. So the outlet shop obviously has different things, and the things I showed you in my last haul, if you've not seen them, check that out, because I'm really loving the raincoat I bought. I'm wearing it ever such a lot, and it's really lightweight and it looks really colourful, and it makes me feel nice, if I'm absolutely honest, especially if it's persistently raining. So I got this top, which I think you can get pretty much anywhere, and yes, another striped top, but this one's slightly different. I like the mix of the colours, and that one was £11, which I thought was really good. I got a size 12 in these. I am a size 14, so I get a 12 because they're just nice. I think that's really pretty, and this will look lovely under that raincoat as well. I don't know what the original price was, but probably 30s, something like that. I've not tried that on, so I'll show you if you like later. Then if you saw my last haul when I went to Norwich and I went to Sheringham and I went to the market and I bought the Joules. Well, you remember the blue one? This one is the badminton horse trials, which I love. They had dog coats to match, so this was irresistible to me. So unfortunately they're not badminton, they're burly, but the dogs can still look great. So we got these two, one each, burly horse trials, the quilted. And even if you go to the factory outlet shop, they're expensive. And these were, oh God, I can't remember. I think they were £6. I think they were 6, and obviously they say Land Rover burly horse trials. So how adorable. They've got loads of coats, these dogs, but I just like them, so they have to have those. I got a small, but they do look quite long. So on Vinted I bought these Crocs because I do like walking the dogs in Crocs. They're so easy and to go into the garden, and I do keep a pair of Crocs in the motorhome as well, because I think they're really handy, because obviously you're doing, you know, getting out and they're weeing in the morning, weeing at night, etc. And I just like to slip something on. and I got these and I think they're adorable. They're from Next, and they go obviously with all my tropical vibes, and they're fur lined, which was the winner for me. So, ooh, they were in the shop for what price? I don't know, it just says size 8, and I think I paid about £6 for these. I think the lady's selling a few actually, but obviously they've got the ankle strap. But I can't wait to wear those, so I've saved them to show you. How amazing. I love them when they've got the fur lining. Makes all the difference. So those I got. Then I went to TK Maxx the other day and I bought some things from TK Maxx. I'm looking at the makeup all the time now, and I got some Touche Éclat for the under eyes, so I can start using this now. That was £32 down to £17.99, and I must say I have started looking, and I've had some really nice foundations. The nail varnish was from there, which I'm really disappointed with, so I'll give the nail varnish a miss in future. But yeah, I'm excited to use this. When you look back on your videos of yourself, you think, oh, my bags are not good under my eyes. So I bought that. So hopefully things will improve. I got some more boat shoes, and these were in the sale because these were in the final clearance. And I like those. I thought they were quite luxe because I've been looking at the M&S ones. They're about 45, and these were 14. And they're all suede leather, so I will get lots of wear from those, because when I'm going in the motorhome I like to have proper shoes for driving. It's not so bad in the EV because I've got what do you call it, I use one pedal in that. And if you would like me to, I will do you a bit of a demo of having an EV car, because it's something I think we're a bit frightened of as we get older, and I'm really enjoying it. My son told me to buy it, and it wasn't expensive, and it's just so nice to think I don't have to put any petrol in or diesel. It's brilliant. So I'm getting used to it. We had a few blips at the York outlet because I couldn't charge. But we're going to go to a EV charger, and he's going to show me how to use it properly. And it was showing up that it wasn't charging, but it actually was charging, but I didn't know, so I unplugged it. But if you're interested, because I know these things are all scary and you might not have someone to help you. I'm lucky I've got my son to help me at the moment, but he's going to live in the USA, so I'm using him while I can, and he's really trying to get me sorted with everything I need before he goes. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. Now getting on to the Chinese buy, and this came when I was away actually, so I'll show you what I ordered. Sometimes I've no idea why I order things. They look attractive, don't they? And this is, I'm not on my own with this. They really put everything up there, and you end up carried away, but not too bad. So I bought this. I've seen these on Amazon, and I've seen other people on YouTube buy these like gorilla things. And so the idea is you can wrap it around a tree and film when I'm outside, because I'm on my own. So I thought I could take you on more exciting adventures. So I bought this, and this was £6, and they're normally about, I don't know, 20, 15, something like that on Amazon. And don't forget, Amazon get everything from China anyway, so you're just cutting out the middleman. So I'm excited to try this. So that's they're called a gorilla clip. Looks quite good fun, doesn't it? Probably be useless, but it looks okay. So I got that. I'm struggling to put things down. I bought this little pouch. I didn't know what this would be good for, but I just liked it. So it's Amalfi Coast, Italy, and that was about £1.50. It's a good size. Could put my wig in, I don't know. Oh God, this is so funny story. If you've watched my wig video, you'll know, but if you haven't watched it, it is so funny. So I sold 3 of my wigs that I didn't want, and anyway, I took one with me to wear in the motorhome motorhome because I thought this is what it's about. My hair was grotty. I put the wig on, so I spent ages getting ready, put the wig on and everything, clipped it back, looked acceptable, got all dressed, thought yes, you can do this, wear it and see how you get on. So I got it all perfect, felt secure, everything. And long story short, the motorhome broke down, and I broke down on a really like bad bend and everything, but it just ground to a halt. Anyway, I was sat in the front cab and I thought, oh my gosh. So the first thing, wig was whipped off because I thought I can't deal with this on top of everything else. I'm ringing AA, I'm ringing my son, I'm ringing recovery, I'm doing all these things. I'm sat outside this woman's house on a bad bend. So the wig just shot off. And then when the recovery van was coming, I'm thinking, what do I need to move out of my home? Because it's literally, it's my home, isn't it? You've got somebody in your home. So I'm thinking, what do I need to move? And I think, oh my God, the wig, where can I put the wig? The wig. So I thought, I can't put it in the glove box. So I had to quickly run around and put it in a cupboard and stuff it in the cupboard. So I thought, when I came home and I found I'd got this delivery, I thought, well, my wig can fit in here. And it's private then. If anything happens, I die in the night. People like not looking at the wig. So anyway, I thought I'd share that. There's always an interesting story, but that's the story of the bag, although it wasn't bought for that purpose. So next, if you saw my showing video, you know I bought a tea towel, which I'm going to hang, and this is what's come. So this was about £3. They're like, I thought, what's these long chopstick things? But they're magnetic. So I am the tea towel ready, so that'll go on there and hang, because I didn't want to spend too much on it. So that was the situation. So with the tea towel 7, these were 3. The whole situation's cost me £10. So that's that. Then I bought a throw, a bit of a disappointment because I didn't look at the sizing like everybody else who does these sort of hauls. And I like it, really, really nice. You know that I love the willow pattern. But I think it'll be good for on a flight. I'm not going on a flight, but dog bed, anything, a bit of a throw in the motorhome. It feels really nice. I think this cost me about £7 though, so this was quite expensive really for the size I felt. So tell me what you think. Bit of a disappointment. I've got lots of scarves like this, so it's not like I'm going to wear it as a scarf, but dog bed, I don't know. There we go. On a flight, because you don't often you want a bit of a cover, and I would never ever use the ones they give you. And so this is good for that really. And keeping on that theme, I bought these. I bought a couple because these were about £1.30, and essentially they hold your scarf on your beach bag or on your flight bag or your suitcase. And I thought, what's not to love? They look like leather. So essentially you wrap your scarf into here. I'll never get a job on QVC, will I? Oh. So you put it in here, so presuming that's all rolled up lovely, and then you hang it on your case or your bag or whatever. So I got a couple of those. I thought they're nice-ish, aren't they? For £1.29. You see, I'd go to the airport, I'd see somebody with one of these and then think, oh, and I'll order them from Amazon, but it's too late because you've not got them when you need them. So I got them both the same colour. I like them. I thought they're neutral, aren't they? Then another random purchase. These are about £1, probably less. And these are clips for the car, and they hang from your sun visor, so you can quickly get your sunglasses. So because I'm always driving on my own, they're magnetic, these things. So slides onto the sun visor, and then you put your sunglasses across there and snap it, and that holds your sunglasses. because when I'm driving, you might be on a motorway and suddenly it gets sunny and I can't be rooting around looking for my sunglasses, and the dogs can't pass me them. So I like that. I thought that was okay. So I got one for each car, and vice versa. If it's suddenly, you know, if I'm driving and it's gone from sunlight to nighttime, I can quickly have my glasses at the ready. So I thought they were good. Then I got something else for my phone. I've seen people use these. These are viral type things. And these poppers, you stick them on your phone, and then supposing I'm doing something very interesting outside a shop and I haven't got my stand, I can stick this on the back of my phone and it'll stick to a kitchen cabinet or anything, so you can watch me doing whatever. So I thought they were quite nice. That was like 50p or something ridiculous. Not a lot of money, that. So give that a try. And a mat for the kitchen. Surprise, surprise, willow pattern. I do like the dogs to eat off a mat because they're really sloppy eaters and they're dripping water and things. So these, there's nothing to them. They're really lightweight. I think it was probably about £5. So I bought one of those, and that's my Shein haul. Let me know. And then we're going to go on to charity shopping. So see what you think of these. So first off, I bought my grandson a little parrot. Turn him on. Oh, wrong one. He repeats what you say. Oh. He repeats what you say. So he's quite cute. He's quite cute. Probably annoying. So I got that for him because he is autistic and he was a late talker. So he's talking really well now. He's doing great at school. He's 6. But I think he liked that, and I think I'm hoping it'll help him a little bit. So if it doesn't, he might just enjoy it anyway. So I got him that was £6. I got myself a lamp I didn't need. So look at the size of that. Anything blue and white, we know I'm here for it. That was £30. And it's all working. Huge. I think it's a slight seconds because it's got, I don't know, bits of blurring on it, but I like it. I got somewhere for that, I think. So I think 30 was enough money for it, put it that way. So that's my lamp. Sorry if I'm in your face. I got some pictures in Scarborough. Let me move my chair forward. I got some pictures in Scarborough, so I'm hoping to sell these. But what I normally do is keep them myself and display them, but have them up for sale. So that's gorgeous little cottage scene. It's a beautiful watercolour, original. I love this. I love the colours in that one. So that was really perfect. Then I bought some vintage roses, a big one. That's another one, a cellar. And this one, beautiful autumn winter with the snow. Again, another signed picture, which is stunning. So there were some really good finds. It takes a long time to find a nice picture, I think, but I seem to have fallen lucky in Scarborough. I bought in Sheffield a hat for the winter. You can see on my icon thing, I do like a hat. So that will be me this winter. That was £1. And in Scarborough again, I had so much time because I was waiting for the the garage to mend my car, my motorhome. So I got hours and hours, and what can you do but spend money in Scarborough? I bought this lovely jacket. Might wear this for work with some black trousers when I want a pop of colour. It's only like a cheap one. This was £7.95, but I love the Versace print, don't you? I think that's really nice. I'll try and get a matching lipstick, and I shall feel nice in this, although it's a bit whiffy. It does need a wash. I also bought this Delft little ornament of a little girl and boy hugging. It says Holland on his hat. Too cute. So nice. They had a good B&M in Scarborough, and I got some pillar candles which will go in the candlesticks my mum bought me from M&S for £5, so they'll look really nice. So I'm excited to unwrap that and get those on display. Excuse me. They also had reductions of some of the summer things, and I love these. I'm going to put these away for next year, but adorable or what? They haven't, it's so funny, isn't it, when you go to different places and you see things that we've never had these. So these were originally £3.50 washed ashore with a beautiful handle and the starfish, and they were £1.75. I don't think they're brilliantly robust. So I got 2 of those, and I also got this other one which is hopefully a bit more robust, just a nautical stripe handle. Again, £3 to £1.75. I think they were all £1.75. So that's very on trend for me. Then what I bought was when you go on holiday, everybody's selling the baskets with the stitching on, you know, with the wool stitching of where you are. And I bought a little whippy basket to put bits and bobs in the motor caravan. And I thought, why not make your own? So I bought this basket. This was £10. Seagrass with the autumnal theme ribbing on. So that was called Harvest Home. 10. Quite a deep one. And the intention is I might make this as a gift, and I'm going to try and write something very revolutionary on here, like throws, or the name of the person. I'm going to have a go. I'll give it a go. I could always show you how that turns out, but I thought that's a little hobby for me. I'll either stitch it or glue it. I'm not sure. So answers on a postcard if you know what I should do with that. But I want to give it a try. Then I went to Poundland. If you've got a Poundland near you that's not closed, go in because they're so much reduced. And we, again, have not had these in Sheffield. And I saw them in Scarborough. And they were a bargain of £4. If you don't know, they were a dog bed, although you could use them for other things. They'd make a great planter actually, wouldn't they? They are big, but you know, to put various, I don't know, crocus in or winter things, they look lovely in a kitchen, but they are big. You could put something, you could put flowers around the edge and candles in the middle or something like that. But those were £10 to 4. So I thought they were steal. So I wanted them for the motor caravan. They're really lightweight. So I got 2 of those dog beds. And I'm quite happy with that because we did have an incident this time where the dogs had a massive fight before bedtime. And I had to keep them, I had to have them tethered to the cupboard doors because I didn't want them to fight in the night, and I wanted to sleep properly. So I had them tethered, which wasn't great. I need them in separate spaces, I think a bit more, because what happens is they both want to be with me and then it all kicks off. So that was bad. It was bad. It was really scary actually. And when you're in a confined space, it's like, where do you put them? So that was that. So I think that might be everything. It's everything I've got to hand anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that. Tell me what you like best. Tell me what you think I should have not bought, or whatever you think, let me know. Or any good things you've bought, especially from, you know, Shein and things that you found really useful. And tell me where you've been shopping and what you've been up to. It's lovely to hear from you. I hope if you haven't subscribed, you'll be tempted to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything and it does make my day. I think the subscriptions are going down at the moment because everybody is on holiday, or they just don't like me. So I think it's really hard for YouTube to find my people because I'm so random. My brain is random. I do such varied things. I like a bit of cooking. I like homeware. I like to go on my travels in my motorhome. I can do makeup, I can do skincare, whatever you want me to do, because I've had so many different jobs and do so many different things and so interested in everything. And I'm always pushing myself and learning and trying to do different things. I think YouTube's like, who are your people, Susan? So if you're my people, please join me. That would be lovely. What I'm going to do as well, just to say thank you for watching me, I'll just show you at the end a little area I've made for my mum and me to sit in my garden when she comes around, and we have a cup of coffee, and it's really nice. And I'm not looking forward to the summer ending, but I will do it more autumnal. So there's always a little theme going on. So I hope you're well. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I hope to catch up with you very soon. I don't know what's coming next, or maybe my North Yorkshire trip. So see you all soon. Take care. Bye.